The night had finally come. For months, Pharaoh had rejected every warning. He had watched Egypt suffer through plague after plague, yet he refused to humble himself before God. Now, the final judgment was about to fall. Before it happened, the Lord gave Moses very specific instructions. Every Israelite family was to choose a perfect lamb. They were to sacrifice it at twilight. Then they were to take its blood and place it on the doorposts and the top of their houses. That night, they were to roast the lamb and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. They were told to be fully dressed, with sandals on their feet and staffs in their hands. They were to eat in haste, because the time to leave Egypt had finally come. God said, "When I see the blood, I will pass over you. The plague will not touch your house." That night, a deep silence covered Egypt. Then, at midnight, the Lord passed through the land. Every firstborn in Egypt died. From Pharaoh's son, who sat to inherit the throne, to the firstborn of prisoners, and even the firstborn of the livestock. A great cry rose throughout Egypt. There was not a single house without someone dead. But in the homes marked by the blood of the Lamb, everyone was safe. Just as God had promised, the destroyer passed over them. Before sunrise, Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron. His voice was filled with grief and defeat. "Leave. Take your people, your families, your flocks, and your herds. Go and worship the Lord, just as you asked. And bless me also." The Egyptians urged the Israelites to leave quickly. They feared that if they stayed any longer, everyone in Egypt would die. The Israelites left in haste. They carried dough before it had time to rise. That is why they baked unleavened bread. Just as God had instructed, they also asked the Egyptians for silver, gold, and clothing. The Egyptians gladly gave it to them because they wanted them to leave immediately. After 430 years, the day had finally arrived. The people of Israel walked out of Egypt as free people. God had kept every promise he had made. That night became known forever as the Passover, a reminder that God saves those who trust and obey him. Exodus chapter 12 reminds us that salvation comes through God's provision. The blood of the Passover lamb protected God's people from judgment, pointing forward to Jesus Christ, the perfect Lamb of God, who would one day give his life to save the world. Israel was finally free, but their journey through the wilderness was only beginning. What happened when Pharaoh changed his mind? We will discover in Exodus chapter 13. And don't miss chapter 13, so subscribe now.